Hi, I'm Eric, and in this short video, I'm going to reveal an unusual and completely unique way to instantly slip past even the most difficult man's defenses, awaken his deepest desires, and make him crave you in a way he absolutely can't resist. You're going to want to watch this short video until the end because I'm going to reveal a simple secret that automatically makes any man drop his guard, become totally infatuated with you, and beg to be by your side forever, no matter how distant, difficult, or disagreeable he's acting right now. It's so simple, it's shocking, and yet I insist you can use this one little-known secret with any man, finally giving you the complete certainty of knowing he'll always love you, desire you, and want you by his side forever, no matter what. Keep watching until the end because I'm going to share the 7 essential secrets most women don't know that capture a man's heart, make him fall deeply and madly in love with you, and inspire his total devotion to keep you happy forever. You can use these surprising secrets immediately to know exactly what's going on inside the mind of even the most guarded, complicated, or distant man, automatically disarm all his male defense mechanisms that are keeping you apart, and melt his heart so dramatically he literally won't be able to stop himself from falling more deeply in love with you with every breath he takes. He'll feel butterflies in his stomach, weak at the knees with love, and a warm, tingly, happy feeling every time he thinks of you, right in the center of his heart. These are raw and honest secrets about men that no man would ever talk about in a relationship that I'm about to share with you now. So I have to warn you, what I talk about in this video is pretty deep, raw, and possibly even disturbing stuff about how men think and why they do what they do. Some of it even makes me uncomfortable to put out there because as a guy, it feels vulnerable for me to have a video like this naked and available on full public display to you. So I need to tell you right now, if you want his true, deep love and lifetime relief from confusion, fears, and worries in your relationship, then you're going to want to watch this video right now to the end because after today, I may cut out a lot of it, change it, or even take it down completely in the very near future. So you're going to want to shut off any distractions right now and pay very close attention to this video because it will change how you see men, love, and relationships forever. I want to end relationship confusion for you once and for all. You'd be amazed at all the things that men think, feel, and do that just about every woman has no clue about. And she's left feeling worried, confused, or afraid that she'll lose the love of that one special man forever. So that's why I want to take you behind the curtain of the male mind and give you exactly what you need to know about what men really want and really need from you in your relationship, but are too embarrassed, guarded, or afraid to ask for. The truth about men, as you'll soon see, is when you really understand men, you'll be able to get past all his defenses and touch the center of his heart, the romantic core of his soul. And once you do, he won't be able to replace you. No woman will compare. This is so powerful that he won't be able to feel right without you in his life after that. Being apart from you will feel like a hole in his heart is eating away at him. And each moment will be torture without you by his side. He'll love, adore, and cherish you. I want you now to finally breathe a sigh of excited relief as you begin to realize that you're about to receive a great gift, a gift that will clear up all the dark and murky clouds in your love life and finally make the relationships and getting the love you want easy, effortless, and carefree. I know you don't want to feel confused, frustrated, or worried in your love life. I know you just want to feel the warm glow of love and connection with that one special man, and know in your heart he'll be there by your side forever. Here's a message from Ty, a woman who now fully understands her man thanks to these secrets. Ty writes, "Men in relationships have always confused me. You made love and men so simple and so clear that I always know what to say and do in every situation with my guy now." Here's a message from Katerina. "I always felt like I was chasing his love but could never capture it. 2 nights ago, he finally told me that he loves me and wants me to be his exclusive girlfriend. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I have tears in my eyes." These are some women who I shared these secrets with, and now have the kind of love, romance, and devotion from their man that they always wanted. So who am I, and why should you listen to every word I'm about to tell you? My name is Eric Charles, and I'm an internationally known relationship expert who's been helping men and women with their love lives for over a decade. And for the past 5 years, I've written a New Mode's Ask a Guy column, which has been read by over 11 million women worldwide. Over the years, women have sent tens of thousands of glowing thank you letters and testimonials about how I saved their relationship and gave them the love life they've always wanted. But aside from being a relationship expert, I'm also a guy. And while I don't need to get into all the explicit details here, I can tell you that I've had a very active romantic life with women and have no problem revealing to you, as a guy, what really works with men and what doesn't. I'm giving you the raw, hidden, gritty truths about men that most men either don't know how to explain or are too afraid to tell you. So now, I want to pass these rare and little-known secrets on to you. I'm going to give you the first of the 7 secrets right now. The first secret to understanding men is simple, and I'm going to build upon it throughout the video. So keep watching and let's get right into it now. Man Decoder secret number 1 of 7. My first tip is the reason behind everything he's doing, and it is, men want to win. On some level, you already knew this. You've always known this. The evidence is everywhere. Whether it's his personal life goals or anything he loves in his life, winning is always there as a core driving force. It's everywhere in his life. Sports, business goals, everything. And in just a moment, I'm going to build on this idea and show you how it's the key to his love, attention, and devotion. First, I need to explain the big problem that holds women back from being able to understand men, and because of it, feel imprisoned by fears, worries, and frustrations in their relationship. Years ago, I was in a position where I had to write a relationship article for women. Although I had been helping men and women all over the world with their love lives for almost a decade at that point, I had never written an article just for women before. A girl named Kelly asked me a very common question. Why doesn't he text me back? Kelly saw her man as long-term material, but he never prioritized her. He never put her first. Tell me if you can put yourself in Kelly's shoes. He texts or calls you and says, "Let's spend time together tonight." You feel that tingly excitement in your stomach. When you see him in your mind, you see real potential down the line. And so that night you sit by the phone and feel so excited and happy that you're going to spend time with him. And then 7 o'clock rolls by, 8 o'clock, 9, and still no call or text. You start to feel a sinking, worried feeling right in the pit of your stomach. And with every minute that ticks by, you feel more and more fear. Is he losing interest in me? Awful thoughts start to creep in your head. Is he not that into me? What did I do wrong? Is he going to break my heart? You ignore calls and texts from your friends, just waiting for him to call you like he promised. And with every minute that goes by with no word, you feel worse and worse. You want to let yourself depend on him, but you're worried he's going to disappear out of the blue, just walk out of your life for no reason, and you won't see it coming, because he can be so confusing at times. You feel that awful sinking fear in your gut that your relationship is a ticking time bomb, and that at some point, it's going to explode, and you don't know when, and you don't know why. So you wait all night, and he doesn't call, and wiping away tears, you walk to your bedroom. And then after you've given up on seeing him and you're almost asleep, he calls and asks, "Hey, can I come by?" No apology, with no idea of the roller coaster he just took your heart on. How can you depend on him? I've heard this story over and over, and all of it happened to Kelly. Kelly got into fights with him. Is it too much to ask for you to send me one text? And when she did go out with her friends, she was miserable, wondering why he wasn't calling and hoping he'd text. And after a year of getting nowhere with her sort of relationship, Kelly finally emailed me and laid out this whole story. And it was at that point I realized I was smiling, and it felt like a light bulb went off over my head. I knew exactly what Kelly didn't understand about men, and even better, I suddenly knew what women in general just don't know about men, and I realized that no one has talked about this yet. Suddenly, I was writing an article just for women about relationships and about how men really think. I sent it to Kelly and then published the article, and hoped that it would help her understand men. She read what I shared with her, and after a year of her trying to get the girlfriend title from him, he was now publicly calling Kelly his girlfriend and bending over backwards to make sure she's happy. And you know what? They've been in a happy, long-term relationship ever since. One simple secret, and Kelly went from feeling worried and anxious and terrified that he was going to slip away to feeling calm and confident, knowing that she'll always be able to get around her guy's defenses and reach his heart directly every time she speaks to him. She never has to worry that he'll leave her again. Okay, time for another Man Decoder secret. Man Decoder secret number 2 of 7. This one is important, and it has everything to do with the first tip. For a man to see you as the woman he wants to be with forever, he has to see how being with you will not only bring him love, but will make him more of a winner in the world than he ever could be on his own. This is what men mean when they talk about having a great woman in their corner. The best part is, there's a very simple male psychology trick to make him see you this way, so that he can't help but imagine his future with you there, loving you every step of the way. Keep watching because I'm about to share some of the most essential and most powerful tips of all soon. In terms of the big secret I discovered with Kelly, I realized that women of all ages have missed a key truth about what men really want and need from a woman. And I thought my article would help some women get the love they've always wanted. So I was blown away when I saw that not just a few, but thousands of women started using this secret, the secret, to making a man completely drop his guard, capture his heart, and have him crave you in a way that he can't resist. After so many personal thank you letters from women who use this secret to have the deep love and commitment that they've always wanted, I realized how powerful this male psychology trick really is. The funny thing is, if I wasn't forced into writing this article in the first place, I probably never would have realized the secret that I'm sharing with you now. It was only when I considered things from a woman's point of view that I discovered the secret. I discovered the real problem, the real reason a relationship can seem so good at first, but then communication starts to break down and it feels like he's slipping away. And then before you know it, he's gone and you're heartbroken. And it's not your fault. The sad truth is, our society is clueless. Who can tell you how to capture his heart? Magazines certainly don't tell you. Your friends don't really know how either. Society as a whole doesn't know how. And to make matters worse, since nobody knows, bad advice is everywhere. And the confusion about love in today's society just gets worse and worse. Heck, I've even seen love gurus with best-selling books giving relationship advice that's so bad and so destructive that it makes me want to tear my hair out. There's nowhere to learn how to make him love you forever. And everything he does seems so confusing. And you live in fear that one day, out of the blue, he'll walk out of your life forever and take your heart with him. It doesn't have to be this way. The real truth is, you don't have to live like that. You never have to worry he'll leave again. Are you ready for some more man decoder secrets? Man decoder secret number 3 of 7. I've had women ask me time and time again, what do men really want from their relationship? Well, aside from feeling like a winner in the world, remember the earlier tips? Men want their relationship to make them feel calm and happy. Pay close attention to what I'm about to say because it will make understanding everything your man does much easier. The ultimate key to understanding men is simply this. Men move towards things that feel good in the moment and move away from things that feel bad in the moment. So to answer the question of what do men really want in a relationship, the answer is simple. Men want a relationship that feels good to be in. A lot of women make the mistake of turning their relationship into their emotional dumping ground, where they tell their guy about all the negative emotions they're feeling about any given thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand why you want to share your emotions with the guy you're with. You want to share yourself and you want to share your life with the man you've chosen. You want intimacy and partnership. And here's the good news. Men want this too. Despite what you've seen in movies and TV, just about every guy is dying to be with one great woman who truly understands him and is his true partner. A woman he can't imagine being apart from. A woman he feels he was just meant to be with forever. The trick is being able to communicate with him in a way that feels good to him and doesn't feel like you're dumping negativity or problems onto him. The best part is you can say everything you want to him and have his deep appreciation for you as long as he always feels you're on his side. I'll say it again to you one more time just to make sure it's clear. You can say anything and everything you want to him and have the deep intimacy and love you've always wanted from him as long as he feels like you're on his side and never against him. Man decoder secret number 4 of 7. You have an image in your mind about what love looks like. So you expect a man who loves you to show his love in the way you expect it to look. The thing is, the way he shows his love is actually different than what you'd expect. Men show their love in different ways. Some men show their love in how they talk to you. Some show it through the things they do for you. Some men show it by spending time with you. Some men show it through thoughtful gifts and actions towards you, and some show it by being affectionate with you in a special way. For many women, they have a man who loves them deeply, and they don't even realize it because they don't realize that he's showing his love in a way that they're not paying attention to. This brings me to another important man decoder secret. Man decoder secret number 5 of 7. Women ask me all the time, why didn't he text me back? Why didn't he just take a second to call me? A man's life is like being out hunting. He has a single track focus, and that focus is on his goal of that moment. Again, it all goes back to winning. Remember secrets number 1 and 2? Anything that's outside the goal of the moment is a distraction from the goal, and if he's in his goal mode, he's going to avoid texting like the plague. Keep this tip in mind when you're reading the next man decoder secret. It shows up in how he shows his love for you too. Imagine being with him and never having to worry or wonder if he really wants to be with you for who you are, and never have to wonder if he's really the man who you can trust will always be there for you and who's going to truly love you forever. You feel him take your hands in his, see him look deeply into your eyes, and hear him say those 3 special words, I love you. And you'll know in your heart that he really does love you for who you are, exactly as you are. Okay, that was a lot to go through, and you might be feeling a little bit confused or overwhelmed, and that's okay. Listen, it's actually very simple to get the love you want. All you have to do is let me do all the work for you, because I already have. Why start from scratch and go it alone when I've laid out the exact step-by-step recipe to instantly slip past even the most difficult man's defenses, awaken his deepest desires, and make him crave you in a way that he absolutely can't resist? A quick and painless recipe that has saved thousands of women all over the world from having to worry about heartbreak ever again. Here's what the vast majority of my very satisfied customers choose. I'm Eric Charles, co-author of the book, He's Not That Complicated. And with the help of my co-author, Sabrina Alexis, I put together a simple system that any woman can use that instantly makes any man finally drop his guard, automatically makes him fall deeply and passionately in love with you, has him bending over backwards to make you happy, and make sure you never worry about getting your heart broken again. Use this system and he won't be able to resist you. Plus, he'll think it was all his idea to commit to you and open his heart to you completely. This incredibly simple secret works for you